Well, good evening. I can't even say good morning because it's evening. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, and we have a ton of birthdays. Ton. Everybody was busy being born today, I guess. First birthday is for Alexis, who happens to be Rose Turner's daughter. So Alexis gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alexis. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Have a great birthday. It's also Astrid's birthday. Last year I sang Astrid's birthday a day late. So I fixed it on my calendar so I'd sing it right this year, Astrid. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Astrid. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Also, it's Carol Johnson's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Sharon Justice Castor. Sharon. Sharon's birthday. Sharon Justice Castor. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I told you there was a lot. I told you. I warned you. I warned you ahead of time. But it's also Sue Rainey's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sue. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Susan Ogle. A-W-G-U-L. I think it's Ogle. But Susan gets a song too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. So many birthdays. It's so fun. I love singing happy birthday to people. I really do. I didn't walk this morning. I had, Jim had brought for, Jim was feeling, if you're new to my channel, Jim has his money, I have my money, and then we have our money. So Jim spent his money to get the front end of my car fixed, and I thought I was spending my money to get my car detailed today. And so he called me, he made an appointment to bring my car in. I had to bring it in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it was really nice because I got my car back quick, but it rained this morning, so I knew I wasn't going to go for a walk, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be so nice. I can roll over and go back to sleep. It'll be so nice. And then he calls me at 7:45. He says, well, you ready? I'm going to meet you up there. Curses. So rolled my sorry little butt out of bed and got dressed real quick. And I jumped out of the bed too quick. And I was like, whoa. I was like dizzy. And then I tend to be like a bit of a hypochondriac. And so right away I was thinking, oh, I'm going to faint. I'm going to be dizzy. I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh, it's a repeat of Good Friday. I'm going to faint and nobody's going to be here. Oh, I got to drive the car. And the whole time I'm stressing the whole time. And even if as I'm driving there, I'm thinking, you shouldn't be driving. You shouldn't be driving. I'm going, stop it, stop it, stop it. And oh, yeah, no, keep going, keep going. I got there fine. It was all in my mind. It really was, because as soon as I got there, I was fine. It was like, oh, I walked into the place. Here's the keys to my car. Oh, whoa. So I knew it was my old past coming back to haunt me, because in the past, I would have thought, okay, this is it. Say goodbye. Sandy's gone. Sandy's leaving for the big party in the sky. I can't think of a thing I was going to do up in the sky. But anyway, I was fine. So then we dropped the car off. I got home about 8:15, because it was really close. I think it was like 6 or 7 minutes from the house, so it wasn't that far. And then I got home and I thought, I'm going to go back to bed. And that's exactly what I did. I got back in that bed about 8:20, and the next thing I knew, it was 10 to 10. And I thought, I better get my sorry little butt out of bed. So I got myself out of bed, and then took my shower, and then just kind of straightened up the house a little bit. And then Denise came over, and we did a whatever Wednesday. And and then I did a couple loads of laundry. I kept looking outside thinking, oh, is it going to stop raining? But it was my perfect day because it was thundering, it was lightning, it was dark, we had to have the lights on. I love it. I just love it. And the grass really needed it because the grass has been pretty dry. And then the whole time I'm thinking, oh, I got to go pick up my car. I'm spending all this money. They're going to wash and wax it and polish the tires and everything, and then I went to drive it home in the rain. And then they called about 4 o'clock, and they said, your car is ready, and the sun has come out. It was like an omen. So it was fine. So I went and picked up the car, and then when I got home, I thought, I don't really feel like going out and walking. So Jim and I watched We Love It or List It. We watched that. So we taped that the other day. So they had 2 episodes. We watched those. And then I read, well, he watched America's Got Talent because I don't like that. But there was a puppet thing on it. I stopped reading. I love puppets. There's going to be puppets at my funeral. I've already told them they need to have puppets on the other side of the coffin going, oh, where's Sandy? Oh, she's in here. I know it. But anyway. I remember a story about a puppet because my friend at work, who's a really good friend outside of work too, but I met her at work. And she's the one that's a month older than me to the day, and I always tell her she's my elder, and I always have to respect her. I like to irritate her that way. But anyway, she's divorced, and she's been divorced for a long time. And we were just talking one day, and she was saying something. And I had a puppet, the Petco puppet. I don't know if you remember him, the little dog that had the microphone. My grandkids have it somewhere in the house because they still play with it every once in a while. But anyway, I called him Rico. That was his name, Rico. And so the whole I kept telling Sue, her name was Sue, I kept saying, you ought to meet my friend Rico. You really should meet him. You would really hook up together. You would really be, not hook up together, that sounds terrible. That's as bad as BJ's. But anyway, you guys should get together. Oh, you guys should get together and have a good time. And she says, I don't want to meet anybody. I'm too old. I'm beyond that part of my life, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do it. And so then I always would say, I just talked to Rico. I was an operator. Yeah, that was when I was having my problems at work. That's another story. But as a punishment, because I kept writing so many letters, if you listened to me yesterday, you would know. But I wrote a lot of letters before our company was, it's a whole nother story. But anyway, so as a punishment, I think my boss thought, he volunteered me to be the operator. Little did he know that was not going to stop my social life because I had wireless headphones. With the thing with the... Did you ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding? I had that one time and I was walking and I went, got pulled back. And so then I put in a request to, not him, but to one of the other managers for a wireless headset. And they gave it to me. He was pissed because he thought he was going to confine me to that space. No, au contraire, you don't hold this girl down. So anyway, so I would always walk over and I'd say, I'm talking to Rico. Do I talk to him? Do I talk to him? She'd say, no. And so I said, well, I got to go, Rico. I'll have to talk to you another time. And so then I would walk away. I said, I don't know why you don't. He's a nice guy. He's a really, really nice guy. And she said, no, I don't want to meet him. I don't want to meet him. So then this went on for like weeks because I was building up. I like to build up things. And so I brought my puppet to work one day. And so she was in her cubicle. And I was like leaning over her cubicle talking to her. But I had my one hand down, so she couldn't see it. And I said, I know you're going to be mad at me. I know you're going to kill me. I know you're going to be mad. But I've invited Rico to come and meet you. She said, what? No. And I says, he's here. He just stopped at the restroom. But he's going to be coming around that corner any minute now. Please don't embarrass me. She says, I can't believe you did that. I am so mad at you. And I said, well, Rico, hi, how are you? And then he popped up my puppet and he go, hey, Sue, how you doing? My name is Rico. We had to go on a date. And she started laughing so hard. She says, is this damn thing you've been talking about, Rico? And I said, I told you I had a puppet named Rico. She says, I never put the two together. But anyway, I don't even know how I got on that story. How did I get on that story? I'm losing my train of thought a lot lately. I need to take some of the Godibo or Gigiko or Ginkgo or Godibo. I don't remember what it's called. That's why I need to take it. But, why was I talking about that? We'll never know. You'll know. I'll never know the video. And then when I edit the video, I'm going to go, oh, that's why I got on that story. Anyway, I love telling stories, and I love telling you things that happened in my life. So that's just, it's bugging me now. It's just bugging me. Just let it go, and it'll come to you. Just let it go. Anyway, I know it had something to do with what I was doing today, and I was busy, and I wasn't going for my walk. I know I talked about that. Oh, our money, his money, our money. Yeah, no. See, I can remember bits and pieces. Bits and pieces, bits and pieces. Dave Clark 5. I would never want to be inside my head because I can only imagine what's going on in there. There's got to be a constant battle going on in my brain about who's going to come to the surface because I never know. Today it was Rico. I don't know why. He just came and I still can't figure out why. I know I was talking about all that other stuff and I just don't remember what it was that I was bringing up about why I brought him up. But I did stay on plan today. For breakfast I had some Kodiak pancakes for 5 points. I had a quarter cup of sugar-free Jello, sugar-free syrup for 1 point, so that's 6. I had a hard-boiled egg and some strawberries and 3 slices of bacon for 3 points, or 4 slices of bacon for 3 points. So that's 3. I think my breakfast was 9 points. And then for lunch, I had a banana, a pretzel rod, and a quarter cup of nuts. So that was another 5. And then for dinner, I had a baked piece of chicken. I roasted some yellow squash and some green zucchini and some broccoli and some cauliflower. And I had a baked potato with 1 tablespoon of sour cream. And I had a biscuit. And I had iced tea. And I had some stovetop. So I did go a little bit over because I think my dinner came to, well, the potato was 5. The chicken was 0. The sour cream was 3, so that's 8. I think the stovetop was 4, so that's 12. And the sour cream was 2, that's 14. Yeah, maybe 15 points. Oh, and the biscuit, 18. So I did go over, now that I'm thinking about it. 18 and 9 is 28. 18 and 9 is 27. And I get 23 points. So I did use some of my weeklies. The problem is, if I go over my 23 points, I tend to not lose. But I eat when I'm hungry, and I watch what I eat on the other days. And I've been doing really well this week, and I just know I have to keep on continuing on and just not giving up. And I'm just not giving up. I know that with this plan, it gives you the opportunity to kind of make up for your bad choices. And I know that last week, just about everybody I watched had a gain last week. So I think that the moon and the stars were aligned in the wrong pattern because everybody had gains. Some people had really big gains. Some people just had little gains. I gained 2 pounds. I consider that, for me, a big gain. But I think that what I've learned from this whole journey is that if you catch it right away, so I caught the 2 pounds right away. Well, I shouldn't say that because I gained 2 pounds the week before. I'm catching the 4 pounds right away because I saw how easy it was in 2 weeks to gain 4 pounds. And so I just bit my lip. How did I do that? Anyway, I saw how easy it was to gain 4 pounds in 2 weeks. So I just know that that's when you got to rein it in. And some people make smarter choices, and Joan over at Joan's Point and Plate is going on vacation, and so she's decided that she's not going to weigh in next week, and she's going to enjoy her vacation, but she's going to stay on plan as much as she can. And that's the way you got to live your life. That is just exactly how you got to live your life. You can't deprive yourself and enjoy what's going on in life. Angela over at Smack Vision, because I think that she was feeling she said she wasn't, but I could tell she was feeling a little twingy guilty that she went so far overboard and gained so much weight. But I have no doubt she's going to lose all that weight next week because that's just who she is. And she's a champion now. And we're all champions if we just give ourselves credit for it. We just need to know that as long as we put our minds to what we want to do, we can accomplish anything. You can accomplish gaining 2 pounds every week. I did that 2 weeks in a row. Not an accomplishment I'm proud of. Not one that I want to do again. So I definitely want to lose at least, I'm shooting for 2 pounds. I'll be honest with you, I'm shooting for 2 pounds. But if I get 1 pound loss, I'll be happy. Because I know how my body works, and I know that I can't do this. The older I get, the harder it is to come off. Not impossible. not impossible, but it is a little bit harder. And I wish that I would have learned this when I was younger. And I'm so happy when I see people like Robbie and Angela and Joan and Dee and Kim over at A Girl on Her Phone. They're young. I mean, they're in their 40s and 50s, and that's when I wish I would have caught mine. That's really when I wish I would have caught mine. But I waited till my late 60s, and it's a regret I have in my life. I know that I'm never going to stay at a steady weight, no matter, even when I get to goal. I know that I'm never going to stay at a steady weight. I know I'm going to always be going up and down, but I have to catch myself before I go over 5 pounds, because if I don't catch myself at 5 pounds, it'll lead to 10 pounds, which will lead to 15, that'll go to 20, that'll bring me all the way back up to 300, and I don't ever want to go back up there again. I really don't. So I'm going to just strive to do my best. I'm going to know that I'm still getting bugged, that I can't think of why I was telling you about Rico. It's just bugging me. Oh. But even when that's my bad memory, I can still know I can accomplish anything if I just put my mind to it. And I can't wait to edit this video, because now I'm really curious. I'm curious like George. My family says that all the time. Oh. It's just bugging me. Whatever. So anyway, if you're new to my channel, this is what you get. I'm so sorry, but this is how my brain works. I can't help it. I must have a left and right-sided brain at the same time. I don't know. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Give me another chance. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Share it if you think somebody might want to see it. And hopefully you don't have memory losses like I do. As long as I know how to put my clothes on and don't go out of the house and get lost, I guess I'm doing okay. But it worries me. It does worry me. And I know that when you get older, you kind of lose your short-term memory. And because look at me, I can tell you stories from back in, that was back in the 90s when I was talking about Rico. Or was it 90s? It was 2000. Like 2003. But because that's when we went over to the new office. But I can remember back 17 years ago, but what, 5 minutes ago? I can't remember why I even got on the story. I had a head injury when I was young, and they told me that I might have memory loss when I got older, and so I always try to do everything I can to keep my mind sharp. And look at all of this, almost 18 minutes. I am so sorry. I've just been like kind of long-winded lately, but okay, I will see you guys tomorrow, and as always, stay safe.